3 days oracle from the 25th to the 27th of September 2018. Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Michelle D. I'm a reader with a certificate. I'm also comparing everything with the numerology, with the astrology, and also sometimes with the human design, just to help you out in your personal situation. So I'm really comparing all the math together, then we see the card spread, and then we really know what's going on. If there are any issues in a relationship or with career or whatever you actually need to know to really make a decision maybe, right? And so, you know, everybody has something else or not. Of course, everybody's very invited to watch my videos and, you know, just watch as much as free content as you like to. So thank you a lot that you are watching my video here. And further, I'm also a singer and a musician. And in the end of almost every video that I do for you, there's a song, maybe something with which I did with band or on piano, on my own, was singing for you, just always something else. So it's worth to watch that video till the end. And now we check out here the energies for the 3 days. So how I said, from the 25th to the 27th of September, and these 3 days oracles are always different. Sometimes I'm always just pulling a card for you or throw some runes for you, just always something else, and it stays also exciting for myself too. So now we have here, today I want to again compare the human design transit. If you don't know human design, it's super interesting, I'm telling you, so it's really worth to Google it. And I promise you, this is not so complicated as it looks like when you are a beginner, but it really can transform all your relationships with your children, with your spouse, with your friends, extremely. And I really believe that this is the tool nowadays which is really king, you know, when we are just seeing, and actually this is also a mix of all these secret sciences that are very, very ancient and very old, like the I Ching, for example, right? The I Ching out of the book, the oldest book of the world, and all of that, and also a mix of the astrology and yeah, the I Ching, and just a very, very good tool to really see also relationships between people, you know, electromagnetics, how do you make friends with other people, what is really the physical relationship. The motto is more or less like, we have something in mind how the world should be, or we have to act in this world, and we believe ourselves, like New Year's resolutions, that we're gonna do this or that, and then in the end we don't do this. Why? That actually this fact that what we do or what we not do is standing there in a body graph. And I'm showing you right now the current transit and this kind of thing that I call body graph, or we call body graph in human design. This is here something like, the name for that is this thing named body graph, okay? Sorry for my English, I'm not a native speaker, by the way. And every human being, or also every animal, has, so these are body graphs of human beings. Of animals, they look a little bit different, but this is actually a graphic of the energies which are active within us, or which are not active, okay? And this is really functioning very, very unconditionally, and this is something what we see in the body graph. So everybody has a personalized body graph like this here, and this body graph, what I'm showing you here, is the current transit. So this is the current transit of the day, the 25th of September 2018. So that means that these energies and this body graph that I'm showing you, they are influencing all of us, okay? So you must imagine you have your own personalized body graph, and it can really differ from this body graph that you saw right now. So in this body graph you saw a lot of squares and stuff like that, and triangles. Sorry if this is not English, I really try to communicate how I can with you, okay? But you know, sometimes these centers, they are colored and sometimes they are white. Here all these things are white. You know, you see that? It's transparent or just white. And that means that these centers are not defined. So we have here, this is the current energy for all of us. This is a reflector chart. That means everything is white, and that means that this energy is mirroring your energy. And I believe that this is the case with the most people, because I was comparing that stuff also with all the body graphs that I have in this app here. And a reflector day can really help you to reflect what's yours and what's of somebody else. So you can just, what you experience here or what happens or what you are doing is can be very much your energy, because the centers which are together with the current energy here, what I showed you, together with your body graph, the centers stay defined as your energy. So this sounds very complicated, and now I know that a beginner will not understand you. Easy said, and you don't must understand human design now. When you listen now, this is a very good day to write some diary, to analyze what you want, what you don't want, to get to know yourself, and you can do that through meditation. And when you see just a reflector day, it's a very nice time to just make a reservation for yourself for any meditation, okay, to any kind of walking in the nature, walking in the woods or something like that, something that calms you down, and everything like on soul searching and searching for your own personality or whatever, or get to know yourself better. This is a nice day to do that. Easy said. Okay. And further we have here, so this is the day, the 25th of September. And when I compare the numerology now, because when you book a session, then we have a card spread, we have mostly also numerology, because there we also see life path of people. And I don't mean the number of the whole date of birth, I also mean other numbers. These are even more interesting than the life path, but that's my secret, you know. But anyhow, altogether, all the secret science systems, how if I will, that gives us really the correct answers to what's actually behind the curtain. And we have here, and this is so beautiful too, today we have a date of the 9. And the 9 here is also very, very balanced energy. I believe that this is a day where everything can be put in balance again. Your own personality, your own energies. You can really concentrating on success. And I mean success in a very balanced way, like thinking about what means success in the workplace for me. What's my balance? What gives me energy? What's taking energy back away from me? Okay, and really thinking about this. Is this right for me? Is this wrong for me? Or so. The 9 is the end of a cycle, and you can think about which cycles you want to end. If you do it now in September, or whenever it might be correct for you. This is of course something very individual, and I cannot answer that in this little video. Now we're coming to a more or less natural end. So the year 2018 is ending in December, of course, but energetically this is actually not your individual end. So your individual year is starting from your birthday to the other birthday, okay? But still, we have a little bit of feeling like some things we can end here at the end of the year. Some contracts maybe, okay? Some health insurances or something. This is stuff that we can start or end, we mostly end in the end of the year. So it's a kind of ending. If this is really an individual ending for you of any kind of life situation, is something else. So I'm, for example, because I see here the number 9, I'm in a year of the 9, and I am leaving the current country where I'm living in to go to the next one. So for me it's a really big shift, and I'm an emotional manifestor in human design, and my wave is through. Wave means that we are waiting till the emotions are clear to make a decision for ourselves and also for others when we impact others. So that's also very different in every individual situation. And my wave is through. Woo-hoo. I could actually drink one with you now because it's such long time for me, you know. Impatient being, maybe a lot. So yeah, the point is just that, sorry. So this is actually the energies of the day of the reflected day here, 25th. So for those who are into human design here, the channels, they change a lot in the when you make a transit overlay. This is only for people who actually know human design. In my experience, I was comparing just a few charts, yeah, and this is what I saw. I just saw that the centers are actually as defined as in your birth body graph. But this is only, of course, it can be also sometimes different with any other human being, because you know I'm not a, nobody's paying me to make a research on that for hours. So I was like comparing 10 body graphs. Okay, so the day of 26, now we are coming to the next day, is the day, it's a one day, so it's about the individual. So again, you can just think about, what do I want to really change for myself, for others? If you're impacting others, always individual to look. It can be a day that is really focusing on yourself. Don't expect too much socializing here. Of course you can socialize, maybe you meet other people at work or something, but it could be that you will be more alone here this day. Again, a very good day to make some organization for your own life. Don't wait for calls for any other human being to call you or something. Maybe you are calling somebody, but this is also individual again. It's more like when you need some time on your own, then use this day. Then this day will be just a little bit a meditative energy too, because we have again a reflector day. By the way, all the days of the 25th and the 26th of September, we only have gates activated and not whole channels. This is interesting to know too, for those who are into human design. The 26th, the second half of the day of the 26th, we have a definition in the G center and in the ego center, and this means that we exactly know where to go and what we want and which direction to go and what to do. For those who don't have this thing defined, there is the chance. And I will give you also some stuff to have these energies in advance. But now here in these 3 days, Oracle is only for the 3 days, all right? So you can think about, what do I want to do? Where do I want to go? You will find the answers here if you want to find them, all right? That's good. If you concentrate on that even, then you will have some stronger energies in this style, or you will find even more answers, because you know these are the energies that are currently now available. Very quiet days, you know, nice for meditation, or if you if you would like to have some time alone or something. Even though you are maybe not alone here in these days, it doesn't matter, but you feel like that you have more space. This is a very nice feeling. For those who feel alone, then do something against that, and maybe invite people, or maybe let come people to you if you're a generator. This individual. So if you want to know everything about your individual energies in these days, or also in your future, or maybe you have a specific question, you can always write me. You can write me an email, a Facebook message, or WhatsApp, and just ask for more information, how to book a reading, or just how to book an analysis, and you just receive the text. I give you a text, and everything is standing there, and you can just reply or not. Okay, so this is only for information if you are curious now. All right, so the 27th of September, we have a day which is concentrating on success and on partnerships. We have here also activated from the 25th to the 27th, the 3 days are activated the gates. 45, 48 and the 10th. So we have a lot of personal talent. We can take care of our talents, maybe regarding the direction we want to go, what we can do, what is lying in us, what we want to maybe do for a career. Also, these questions could be relevant here. You can find some answers into these to these questions if you are willing to find them and you are searching for it, and or it can also spontaneously come to you because the energies are like that. And we have here the charisma, and we have the 63, we have the doubt. And now this is the warning: don't doubt that you cannot do anything, just doubt the how and doubt the method, and put into the test the method, okay, but not yourself. And maybe it's not necessary to do everything perfect. It's maybe more necessary to just give it a start, okay? But that's of course individual. Okay. Yeah, so the direction and the ego definition, we have the at the 26th in the afternoon, and then again we go to the reflector stuff. But still, also how I realized, also without the defined G and the defined ego, you can very much get to know your own wishes when you take time alone, because we have really this reflector chart and reflect your own energy. Okay, this is how I experienced that, so I'm also looking at that personally, how it works with me. Yeah, and partnerships can be very strong, I believe. So what's the 27th, which day is this in the calendar? Aha, it's the Thursday. You know, if you want to have a date with somebody, you want to get to know deeper in any kind of partnership thing, go for it. Okay, thank you. So these were actually your predictions here for the 3 days. Thanks for liking, sharing, and for subscribing to my channel. And now welcome to the song. That was Michelle, and all the information to write me also, to have more information on a booking, are underneath in the info box. So bye, enjoy the song. That was your Michelle.
I wish that I could fly into the sky so very high, just like a dragonfly. I fly over the trees, over the seas, in all degrees, to anywhere I please. I want to get away